Adam Livingston, first play of the game on a tackle cancer night at Minnetonka. 27-yard gain up the middle, breaking tackles in a big run. Livingston then finishes the drive, 2-yard TD, 7-0 Skippers. Edina ball now going on 4th and 2. Matt Cavanaugh breaks this one 58 yards for the touchdown and ties the game at 7-7.
Get some space. And watch this, he turns it on down the sidelines. I mean, he turns it on down the sidelines. Nice stride for 6, but it was not quite enough. Skippers find a way. Minnetonka 28, Edina 27.
The Skippers would score again. Nick Bloom with the sack, and that forced a punt. And then Ryan Meyer to Anders Nelson. Great catch, 24-yard gain. It would set up Bloom. A 2-yard TD run, and it's 13-7 Hornets. 30 seconds to go in the half. Minnetonka comes up with a big play. Aaron Severson, Daniel Vigor, 33-yard gain. Now we're down to 18 seconds. Same combination, and this is a touchdown. And it's 14-3, Tonka at halftime. Opening drive, third quarter. Meyer to Nelson, great catch. 55 yards on the touchdown, and Edina is in front. They're going to go for 2. Meyer to Nick Sudbeck for the conversion, and it's 21-14. Skippers come back. Severson to Eric DeVille. 45 yards on the touchdown strike, and the game is tied at 21. Hornets ball. Meyer keeps it himself. 25 yards for the score. They missed the extra point. That would be huge. It's 27-21. Skippers ball. Severson to Vigors. This time it covers 28 yards and another big play. Fourth quarter now, same drive. Livingston takes it in. Minnetonka takes the lead, 28-27. 3 minutes left. Meyer's pass, picked off. Raheem Brown at the 5-yard line. They get the ball back one more time, but they mess up the snap, and Minnetonka seals the win. Dave Nelson, huge victory. Tonka 28, Edina 27.
Oh man, we fought through adversity. Man, it was a tight game. Edina gave a really good fight. It's just a heck of a game all around. OND. Somebody had to give our defense, we were making adjustments all game, and finally just came up big, came up huge in the last minute. Somebody had to give, and it gave.
I mean, it went back and forth the whole game. It was a tough grind. The coaches said it all week, and we just kept faith in our defense. Our defense already had to stop like this year, so we had faith in them, and we just won the game.
Edina's got a great football team, and it was a great high school football game. Really proud of our players. They just hung in there, kept battling, came back time after time, overcame adversity, and we knew it was going to be a dogfight, and just a great high school game.
Yes, it was, 28-27, and guess what? Next Friday night, Minnetonka, undefeated, ranked number 2 in 6A, goes to play number 1 rated Eden Prairie in 6A. I think that'll be our spotlight game next Friday. EP winning tonight over Shakopee 35-6. Cole Kramer hands it off. Antonio Montero, touchdown 28-6 EP at this point. Then it's Kramer handing off to Solo Falanico. Nice run down to the 1-yard line, and it would set up another Montero short yardage TD. Eden Prairie has no problems tonight with Shakopee. 35-6 was the final.
We'll pick this one up late in the first half. It was 7-7 until Jack Anderson plows into the end zone for a Holy Angels touchdown, 13-7 at the break. Benilde-St. Margarets answers on a Tommy Anderson sneak in the third. They take a 14-13 lead. Holy Angels answers. Tristan Wiggins to Jason Krause for the touchdown, 19-14 Holy Angels with 9:47 to go. Big moment here as Holy Angels tries to pin Benilde-St. Margaret's back, but the punt is blocked by Braden Fitzgerald, recovered at the 33, and 2 plays later, Anderson hooks up with Turner Wine for the go-ahead score, 20-19 Benilde-St. Margaret's with 1:08 left. One last chance for Holy Angels, 10 seconds left, a 27-yard field goal, and it's blocked. Benilde-St. Margaret's escapes with the win, 20-19, the final.
We kind of regrouped there, back and forth. I think the second half was just a phenomenal football game.
Once we got the punt, it was over. It's a 2-minute drill from there. We do that every day in practice. It was over after that.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
Ball game tonight. Joseph Heimbold, the quarterback, to Jason Krause. This set up a touchdown at the 3-yard line. Holy Angels up 13-7. Then Liam Ford, 29-yard TD run to put BSM back on top 14-13. We go to the fourth quarter. This is Krause again on the receiving end from Heimbold. 19-14, Holy Angels in front. Under 2 minutes left, Holy Angels punting. And watch what happens. Benilde-St. Margaret's special teams blocked the punt. It would set up an opportunity for BSM to win. Just over a minute to go. Tommy Anderson to Turner Wine. And you got it. BSM wins tonight in a great game. The final score was 20-19. Holy Angels had a chance to win with a field goal, and it was blocked. And we got some comments after this big game.
That's a great team over there, and just to connect to one of my best friends, Turner Wine, and have Brandon Fitzgerald as a captain supporting me in the huddle, telling me to step it up. It's just like, I'll never forget this moment.
One heck of a battle. That is a really good football team over there, and we're going to see them again in the section. So that just ramps it up for that game coming up. They're really good, and we just had to find a way at the end.
The undefeated defending 4A champions get the job done tonight, 20-19 the final over Holy Angels. They wanted to do this before they finally decide to retire, whenever that might be. Stolsky's number 2 on the all-time win list, 374 wins in 56 years. Lundeen's number 3 on the all-time list, both of them chasing Mike Malin of Verndale, who has 376 wins. Here we go. Becker and Brainerd, we were there tonight. How about that? Stolsky on the left, Lundeen on the right. Here we go. Charlie Garrett's 15-yard TD run, and the Warriors are on top, 9-0. Max Zimmerman in the second quarter will take it in from 5 yards out, and the Warriors are up 16-0. Becker comes back, Phoebe to Lucas Dertinger. This is a 65-yard touchdown as he breaks tackles after tackle, and he's gone. That cut the lead to 23-8, but it would be all Brainerd tonight. Another short touchdown run, and Brainerd wins 36-8. So Stolsky over Lundeen.
Stolsky with 374 career wins, Lundeen with 351. And this is the first time they have ever coached against each other. Brainerd opening the scoring with a safety. Then Charlie Garrett scores from 10 yards out to make it 9-0. Becker gets back into it late in the first half when Josh Phoebe hooks up with Lucas Dertinger on a 60-yard touchdown. But it wasn't enough. Brainerd wins it 36-8.
Maple Grove wasted no time going to the air on this rainy night. Curtis Hagen, the senior quarterback, finds Joe Raymont, 46 yards on the opening score. A little later, watch the great run by Crimson running back Jake Hansen. Whoops. Get out of the way, please, Mr. Referee. It still didn't stop the 15-yard touchdown run. Maple Grove then held on for the upset. Maple Grove 14, Lakeville North 6. They will host Edina next week.
Good. Lakeville North, Maple Grove. Brennan Kubler goes to the air, but is tipped and brought down by Maple Grove's Joe Raymond. This was a defensive game when we got there in the second half. Evan Hull with a nice run. He's a good running back. Maple Grove wins tonight on the road at Lakeville North. 14-6 was the final.
Blaine Bengals and Centennial Cougars in rivalry showdown football. Game 6 of the 2017 season at Centennial Stadium. Cougars would get on the board first. Trevor DeBleek, 59 yards total coming in, 49-yard scamper. Bengals got the next 2 scores of the game to take a 13-7 lead. Into the second half, Cougars score twice to go up by 8. Eventually, though, it's the Bengals who would tie it up late with the theatrics from Byron Bynum Jr. Scores from 52 yards out. Peyton Downey catches the quarter 2-point conversion. We go to overtime. Both teams trade touchdowns. Cougars decide to go for 2, and it's Coob on the keeper. The senior quarterback wins it in overtime for Centennial. They go to 5-1. Bengals drop to 3-3.
With no problems over Egan, Caden Hansen takes the snap, looks for the receiver, but Zach Whaley with a big sack. He's the big defensive lineman that is going D1. How about this nice run? Spencer Shaver, no relation by the way. Touchdown run, 12-3 Prior Lake, and then It's Spencer again, getting the handoff and the touchdown. Prior Lake winning big tonight over Egan at home. Mount and Lakeville South. Jeremiah Jacobson off the pitch. See you later. 64 yards on the touchdown in the rain, and it's 6-0 in favor of the Cougars. Now 7-6 Rosemount. Cole Kramer, huge tackle for the loss. Rosemount's defense does the job. They win tonight. Final score 9-6.
Watch number 99, Ronnie Audette. Huge block right there to spring Adam Nelson for the 33-yard score. Audette, of course, one of the state's best linemen. 6-zip Elks at this point, but back comes Rogers. Cole Larson connects with John Torresani, who breaks not one, but two tackles. Touchdown puts Rogers up 7-6, and later on, what a night for Larson. This time, the quick hitter to Eli Solberg. Watch the speed right here.
This guy's good.
Solberg takes it 59 yards to the house as Rogers pulls off the upset of the night. 24-20, the final 18-game winning streak snapped for Elk River. Andover and Monticello. Carson Sky will score right here. Huskies out to an 8-0 lead. Sky, really the story tonight. Here he is later in the first. Another short touchdown. He was not done either. Sky turns 16 attempts into 133 yards on the ground, including Andover's first 3 touchdowns as they go on to win their 5th in a row. 60-7 is the final. Actually, with Shan Hassan tonight's second quarter, Jacob Miller sneaks in to put the Storm up 7-zip. Then in the third, it's Miller time once again. See what I did there?
Yeah, I got you.
Good things happen when the guy calls his own
look at
number.
That run.
24-yard touchdown makes it 14-0. But check this out. Snap sails over the punter's head. It's trouble. He's going to try to save it from going out of the end zone. No. Coon Rapids.
Why didn't he just take it out of the end zone for the safety?
It's tough. It's easy to say that, but in the moment,
it is.
Guess who? Once again, Miller stretched it in for the score. Third rushing touchdown of the night as Chan snaps the Cards' 4-game winning streak. 28-7 the final. 2 great passing attacks in this one tonight, and a great wideout in this guy, Calvin Wishart. He leads the state in receiving yards, and early on showing why. Watch him here. Going up high for the grab, plus finding pay dirt. Tigers take a 12-zip lead, and this little guy is loving it. Tigers getting a great season out of Mike Schultz, slinging the rock all over the place. Here he is hooking up with Tucker Hart. Touchdown puts Delano up 20-0, but Jackson Helgen helping the Cards make a comeback. He's in to make it 20-7. Annandale would make things interesting in the second half as the rain poured down hard. Leo Healy heaving it deep for Nick Beanick. He's going to beat everyone for the score, but still not enough tonight as Delano wins 34-20. Facing St. Thomas Academy first quarter, Cam Cashin in for the easy score. Cadets take a 7-0 lead, but here comes Hopkins. James Klecker pump fake, then just launches a bomb. How about Lamonte Hayes? Just too quick to cover. Touchdown. Ties things at 7. Later on, a whole bunch of beef in the backfield for Hopkins. RJ Chacolas, just a freshman. He'll find Cater as the Royals get their first win of the year.
Academy at Hopkins. The Cadets get back in the game, down by 8. They get 6 from Cam Cashin here when he gets wide and gets into the end zone.
Warriors and Max Grantman with some anticipation as a defensive back. Then a pick. Then a touchdown. They call that a pick 6 is what you dream about in the Sandlot, and it mattered a lot. Henry Sibley 23, Irondale 20.
Suggs, and he's only a sophomore. He is a talent on the basketball court and on the football field. Today is Minnetonka Academy, St. Paul Academy, Blake combined team needed a boost against St. Paul Central. Down 2 scores in the fourth. You saw 1 touchdown there. Suggs did it with his feet. That's another touchdown. Running for 2 touchdowns. These are not replays. He had another one in the first half as well. And that was good enough for a dramatic 1-point win, 21-20 over Central.
Concordia Academy of St. Paul Humboldt. Emmett Heck to the end zone on the right side. So what the heck? Keep it coming the other way. They did. Off tackle the other side. Same result. Concordia Academy beats Humboldt 46-14.
4th ranked Norman County East Hewlin Hitterdale, who's 4-1. Midway through the first, Tigers driving. Jack DeWolf with the quarterback keeper. That'll finish it on the sideline, setting them up good. Then later in the drive, they finish it off. Kyle Schmidt, he'll tumble into the end zone. 2-point conversion makes it 8-0. But Titans answer ensuing drive. Tate Macy finds Isaac Havendank, just breaks the plane for the score. And how about this? Norman County East goes on the road and upsets Nevis 2014. 4-1 Bagley hosting 8th-ranked Ada Borup, Norman County West. Opening drive for Ada. Ball dropped. The Flyers swarm to the quarterback and take him down the backfield for the big loss. Bagley then tried using special teams to get them going. Tannen Agnes squirts through the hole here and off to the races. Just brought down, though, short. Drive would later stall. Ada's offense, though, they didn't stall. Clicked on all cylinders tonight. Jared Brainerd deep to Wobbard Writing for the score. They go on to win this one big, 35-7. Let's go to the second. Logan Jokovic takes the handoff. He'll find the paint here. That 6 extends the Husky lead. 12-zip heading into the locker room. Then first drive of the third, Eli Horn. He'll find the end zone to extend the lead. Impressive all Pillager tonight. They go on to win 40-0. And the Eskimos, they're pretty good. The long run here by Tyler Peterson. That'll set them up deep in Aitken territory. And the next play, Brendan Duran to Ryan Nelson for the pitch and catch. He'll score. Esko grinds this one out, 45-28. They defeat Aiken. At home against Park Rapids. Let's start in the second. Patriots already up 6-0. Kelvin Maskey rolls to his left, gets to the sideline and finds some room for the score. Pequot up 12. The next drive, Cale Wolf. He'll drop back to pass. Looking, finds Chase Larson down the sideline. He'll stroll in the end zone for 6 more. Patriots win this one big, 55-8.